Hey guys, it's Friday, September 6th. It's about noon and I'm just in a very cleaning mood today. I tend to neglect housework at times, especially if I'm working on a video, but my video went up today, so I'm good. I'm good to do some cleaning. The kitchen is looking pretty nice right now. I got all the dishes done. The floor was vacuumed. Yeah, yes, Kiki, yes. I kind of want to keep going with my cleaning streak here, at least till I start to tire myself out. I do want to edit a vlog at some point today, so I need to do that. But I figured while I have energy, why not do the physical tasks? I kind of want to go one step further in the kitchen because I've been wanting to just go through our cupboards and declutter slash rearrange things. Like right now we have all our plates and bowls up in a high cupboard and it makes me really nervous. They're not even all in here right now, but it makes me nervous. I'm always paranoid about the cupboards coming off the walls because that happened once at my mom's old place and I've just, I don't know, every time I put dishes away, I set them down slowly and I flinch because I'm scared that it's gonna tumble. It has scarred me, actually, for real. Also, we're gonna have a lot more plates and stuff because we were gifted some stuff from Christian's grandparents. They've been trying to slowly get rid of stuff or just have people claim stuff that was in their place because they were gonna downsize to a smaller place. And previously we did take some of it. Like we took all these teacups and plates a while ago. Well, except for the Beauty and the Beast ones, but yeah, those were theirs. And we had also claimed their china, and so we have it now. Christian's parents brought it up, and they're just in these huge Tupperware containers because they need to make space for them. And I've been meaning to declutter this kitchen, and so maybe I should do it now. I just wish we had drawers on the bottom, like big drawers, because Christian's parents have that and they keep their plates and bowls in these low big drawers, and I love that. I decided, you know what, let's do the kitchen. Let's just do it. So first let me give you a little tour of what things are like currently. Beside the stove here, I keep spices. The top drawer, I haven't been keeping stuff up there recently because one of the little pegs always comes out. This drawer tumbles and everything comes crashing down, which is probably another reason why I'm always nervous about cupboards coming crashing down. So there's nothing on the top shelf currently, but I might put the peg back in if I can find it. It's in there somewhere, and maybe glue it down so it doesn't pop out. And then in here we have the oven mitts, a few of these pot thingies. Oh, hey, I didn't know we had a cloth in there. Cool. More pot holders in here. And there are more spices in here. Lots and lots. Bottom drawer is kind of a miscellaneous drawer. We keep pan lids in here. Above here, I just put that up there and some salt. Under here is a bunch of cleaning supplies and just any plastic bags we get. We stuff back here to reuse them. The garbage is also down here. This is a Lazy Susan, which just has food and also some cooking utensils stuff down here. Woohoo, woohoo. We keep big cooking utensils in here, forks and knives in here, and measuring cups, pots and pans in here. And then in here we have things like baking sheets, cupcake pans, that kind of thing. I don't know how much we'll actually get rid of, but I'd at least like to just reorganize this kitchen. Plates, bowls in there. A bunch of cups in here. Then we have some overflow of the cups and some baking supplies. Some tumblers, coffee. Then over on this side we have these cupboards. That one up there is the booze cupboard. Then in here we have cat food, we have more tumblers, cookbooks. It's where we keep extra ketchup, paper towel. I keep empty cartons of eggs for when I hard boil eggs. This is a little pantry cupboard with food. We will, ma'am, step away from the snack cupboard. Here we have Ziploc bags, plastic wrap, parchment paper, foil. Yep. Under here we keep the cat food because the cats always try to chew into it. If we ever have pop, it's down here. We have a bunch of rice because when the basement flooded, I bought this huge thing of rice, but I didn't end up needing it for many of my electronics. So there's just a ton of leftover rice in here. Whose are these? Did someone bring that over? I don't know. We've got plastic griddle, some plastic cutlery, just disposable stuff for when we're camping or whatever, and some big serving trays back there. We have a crock pot there, huge thing of vinegar. And in this one, it's mixing bowls and plastic containers. We have a couple big turkey pans. And my juicer is back there. My poor juicer, I rarely use. I'll bust it out randomly and be like, I'm gonna start juicing again. And I do it once or twice and it gets neglected again for several months. This is the junk drawer. And then this has all the lids for the plastic containers. Then like I mentioned, booze cupboard. Really, not a lot of this space is being used. I could store some stuff in the back there. I think there are some things. Wait, is that a salad spinner? I forgot we had that. Okay, I brought up all the dishes. Look at all this. It's 14 place settings. Regular plates. This looks like a big serving plate. Then there are the little saucers, the medium-sized plates. There are bowls, there are little mugs. A couple serving bowls right here. Little sugar container. This looks like a gravy boat. It looks too big for milk. Wasn't there a smaller one? Maybe somewhere here. Oh, right here. This looks like a little milk or cream one. Then salt and pepper shakers. Oh, there's salt in there right now. Same with this one. There's pepper in it currently. There's a lot of stuff here. Plus, there were 2 tablecloths included. One circular, one rectangular. Look at the color. Ooh. Wait. I think this one is also one. There's also baby blue. This is a circular one as well. And there are a bunch of pink napkins that are the same fabric as the tablecloth. Or they could be used as placemats, I guess, whatever you want. But yeah, lots of stuff. So I want to find room for all this up here. Look how curious Puppy is. I'm just wondering if the dishes should go in that cupboard or maybe this one so that it's underneath the other dishes. Okay, I gotta plan out how I'm organizing this. So I've been playing around with this idea. Mugs in a drawer. You just can't nest them too snugly though. And a lot of my mugs don't fit in here because they're too wide. And so the drawer doesn't close because the drawer is not very deep. I did like the idea though. Like we could fill this up with mugs. We have other ones that will fit. But what about the rest? I don't know. I need one of those walls where you just have a wall of mugs all hanging or on shelves. Oh! I just shot thyme all over into that drawer. Kiki! Oh wait, it's rubbery. It's fine. I thought it was gonna break. I looked over and she was just swatting it endlessly. But I didn't get that bit on camera. What are you doing? Why do you keep trying to steal Ben? It is 4:44. I'm calling it quits on the kitchen for now. I did not get to every cupboard, but I'm just done. I did not get under the sink, in the Lazy Susan, these ones, really all those bottom ones in that one. Although these aren't gonna change much, it's more about just like organizing it. Like normally these pans are on their sides, but right now they're stacked flat. It's not that big of a deal though. And then again in here, there's not a whole lot. That's not gonna change at all. Under the sink though, that could really use some organizing. So all the spices are in here now, like they were before, but it includes the other ones that weren't in here. And I put all my most used ones on the bottom. This still has the oven mitts just because this is such a shallow drawer. I put the pot holders here, and there are some knives under there because these were in the the cooking utensil drawer on the side, and the rest of the cooking utensils are in this drawer. It'd be nice to have them top drawer, but again, this one's too shallow. This one's pretty much the same, it's just missing that strainer and the salt. Over in this corner, I have the new cups, and I moved the baking supplies to the second shelf so that they weren't all squished with the drink supplies. There's coffee stuff and French vanilla mix, that sort of thing, and that little strainer is in here now. And then there's some disposable plates and cutlery up there, and some water bottles. The cup cupboard is a little more empty. There's actually lots of space at the top behind that Mickey mug. I put the tumblers up there, those were in a different cupboard, and then moved these all down a shelf, and then put the stemless wine glasses in here and other cups, shot glasses, just so they're more accessible because a lot of the mugs got moved. I did end up leaving those mugs in that drawer. Then in here, the bowls are still in here, but they're moved down a shelf. The plastic containers are now on that middle shelf, and a couple of them got put up on the top shelf. Forks and knives, all in this drawer. Pretty much everything that was in this drawer is now here, but I went through it and got rid of some things. And the plates are in here. I have some of the new ones here because I just love the lunch size for plates, but we only have these two. And so now we have more. The rest are our old plates. Here's the mug drawer. Ta-da! Then this was the junk drawer. It now has this stuff that used to be in this drawer. Really, this stuff didn't need that big of a drawer, and we had a whole bunch of unopened things of Ziploc bags because we once got a big Costco pack, and so I'm going to move those to the storage room downstairs, and then there's just one of each thing in here now. This is the new junk drawer, although it is less junky. It's just all that small stuff that you don't know where to put, plus some other things. We just like to keep playing cards up here for when we have people over, darts for beer darts, that kind of thing. The rest makes sense to have in a kitchen. You know, everybody needs one of these. I like to keep a Sharpie in there in case we need to label solo cups. And then down here is where most of the new china is. It can still easily be reached if we want to use it. So yeah, that's nice. And then the juicer, which was down here, is now up in this cupboard, and otherwise the cupboard looks the exact same. It's actually very deep, which you could tell by looking at it. Like I said, under the sink really needs to be done, but also this cupboard really needs to be done. I took out the tumblers that were in here, and then all the party stuff that was in the junk drawer is now in here. So things like candles, sparklers, and balloons, they're in this little container, but other than that, I haven't really touched it. So this could be organized one of these days. And that was today's kitchen adventure. I'm gonna get some food now and edit that vlog. I just need to get off my feet. I should have worn shoes because being on this tile hurts the feet. Oh, we have some Rogue toothpicks that I missed. Okay, fast forward, and it is now Sunday. Yesterday was an editing / live streaming day. I started playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. I was not really enjoying it for the first couple hours. Like, I like the battle system, but I didn't really like the running around stuff, which I know there will be more of, but by the end of the stream I was enjoying it more. I think mainly I just didn't like how I was so lost because it kept introducing new things, like new mini games and new battle mechanics, and it was just a lot. It was really overwhelming at the beginning, so I've never played any Fire Emblem game before. I'm sure once I get more accustomed to it, I'll enjoy it more. It's kind of like how back in the day, anytime I got a new job, I hated being the trainee because I hate not knowing what to do. But then once I did know what to do, it was good. I don't know what my hair is doing. I was too lazy to style it. It was curly yesterday, and this is just what's left over. This morning I chilled on the couch with Christian, had some coffee, and then edited a vlog. It's exporting right now. We're pretty much caught back up to real time. It is Sunday the 8th of September, so yeah, vlogs are back to real time. There's no more delay. And I think I'm gonna make myself some egg in a hole again. We have so many eggs from our Costco run because they came in 2 packs of 18, so 36 eggs. Because we wanted eggs for when Christian's parents were over, and so Christian's dad went to grab a pack. I thought they were 18 packs, and I thought that was going to be too much. But 36? Yo, we have eggs for days. Also, does anything look different? Does it? Do I look different? Does the footage look different? Does it look smoother? Well, I'm not really moving. I'm vlogging on a new camera, so this is the first official test. because you guys know I had my Canon G7X and it broke, and I didn't want to buy another G7X till the Mark III was out. So I waited months and months and months, and I'm like, when is the Mark III coming out? And then it finally did come out, and I was like, the vlog camera I've been using is one I bought for art videos, not for vlogging, but I just used it because I had it. Why not get use out of it? But it's just so big. It's not good for vlogging unless you're one of those vloggers who likes to run around with a huge DSLR. Like I don't like that. I guess it's not really big compared to a lot of DSLRs. It's smaller, but it's just a lot still. I hated vlogging outside the house with that thing. It's not easy to carry around, and I just missed out on filming a lot of things because I just didn't want to bring it. Like after the last day of the D23 Expo, we went to Disneyland, and I did not want to haul the camera around, so I left it behind. And then of course there's my phone, but that kills the phone battery pretty quickly, and phone footage is just shaky all the time. My footage from D23 was shaky enough with the nice camera. But anyway, I did not end up getting the G7X Mark III. In Canada, it retails for a little over $1,000, so it's not a cheap camera. But I ended up getting a different one, which was 400 Canadian dollars. So it was 2.5 times cheaper. So I'm using the DJI Osmo Pocket, which honestly did not expect. I did not think I would get this camera. I first saw it at VidCon because I saw people vlogging with it, and I was like, what the heck is that thing? So I can click this button 3 times and the head will swivel around. Isn't that wild? It just swings around on its own. Hi. So it's like this. It's technically an action camera, kind of like a GoPro, but you know, I thought it would be kind of cool to use it for vlogging. And I'll show you what it looks like from the front. So it has a little screen on it, although it's hard to tell if stuff is in focus or not. That's the one problem, because the screen is just so tiny. But yeah, it's got a little stick to hold on to it, and it's just so small. Like vlogging with this in public is so much better than a huge honking camera where people are like, what? Like, you know, people just notice that immediately, and it can be embarrassing to film in public with a giant camera. It's just so small. I just love how you have the nice handle and it's so teeny. Also, it stabilizes the footage because it has a gimbal on it. So it tries to counteract your movements to smooth out your movements. You can even make it track your face if you want to, but I don't want it to track my face because then it makes it look like the background's wiggling. But yeah, that's my new vlogging camera. Hopefully it works well. I think the main downside is gonna be that I can't zoom in on stuff. So if I'm very far away from something that I want to film, it'll be far away footage. Although I could partially zoom in post, because if I record in 4K, but my videos are only 1080p, like I could zoom in a little bit digitally. It's not the same as optical zoom, but whatever. So yeah, that's the new camera. Hopefully it works well. I know it used to have focusing issues, and then they released a firmware update, which has helped a lot with that, so hopefully it's okay. It shows a box that shows it's focusing on my face, but is it? Testing. I was playing around with it last night, connected to my phone, because you can connect it to your phone and use your phone as a screen. So that was my little test to see how it was focusing on things, and it seemed like it was okay when I was testing it out. So, yep, hopefully it all goes well. My egg in a hole is just slightly burnt. It's okay. I do like it on the crispy side. But yeah, one thing I'm liking about this camera already is when I set you down upright, it's kind of like it's on its own little tripod because it's elevated up. Because normally if I tried filming a shot like this, you'd be so far down the counter, you'd mostly be seeing the side of the plate. You can actually see what's on the plate. Like, what is this? What is this? There's a moosh. She never wants to sit on my lap unless I have my iPad on my lap. Just started doing some storyboarding, finally, for a little animated short I've been wanting to make. I was gonna start planning for my next drawing video, and I thought, you know, I just keep putting off this animation because I always feel like I need to get started on the next YouTube video. And you know what? I'm just gonna start on the animation. Gonna storyboard it out. I see what's going on. You've got your keyboard in your lap. Is that why you're coming to sit with me? Oh, really? Oh, really? It's pretty late in the day now. It's about 10 p.m. I finished the storyboarding I wanted to get done. I don't want to show it because it'll be a surprise. And I'm just doing some sketching. Right now I'm using this pen, the Pokemon pen, because it has a bunch of different colors in it, so I'm just playing around with colors. And I've just been watching Riverdale while doing all this.
Well, Dr. Curtis-Jr. hasn't identified the bodies yet, so we don't know that. And this is what I mean about letting go of your past. Stop indulging in these morbid delusions.
It's the next day. I was deleting clips that I just filmed, and I accidentally deleted my last clip from last night where I finished off the vlog and said goodnight. I think pretty much all I said was that I sketched 7.5 pages in my sketchbook, which I was proud of, and I finished the latest season of Riverdale, and I heavily enjoyed it. I don't know. I've never been super into Riverdale, but this latest season, I really liked it. I don't know. It's just good. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Because I had gotten some samples a while back from Online Labels, and I ordered a 10-pack of the matte vinyl from Photo Paper Direct because I'm having lots of issues with my glossy vinyl. The Cricut just doesn't read the registration marks, and it's a nightmare dealing with it. So I've been looking into alternative papers, and I finally tested out my samples. Well, not all of them, because 2 of the samples